Guys, thank you very much for your time and for taking this moment. And first, let me ask both of you. I'm 40 years old. To me, Beetlejuice was an icon in my childhood and for my whole generation. So, what was it like for you two to be related to Beetlejuice? I mean, I guess Jenna's case is very different.
Yes. Yes. Well, for me, it was so exciting because I never knew that they would, make this movie again, and it was something that I loved in my childhood, and I loved I love now.
Have you seen it when you were a kid?
Yeah. I saw it when I was younger, and it's obviously it's a standalone movie. You can't. There's nothing else like it. So it's been a dream job.
And for you,
for me, it's like you, it's like something that it's sort of just built into the fabric of my cultural, whatever, and it's one of those movies that you're constantly reminded of. Even prior to shooting, I went into some Halloween store, and there's a whole rack devoted to Beetlejuice costumes, and so it was just kind of like a dream position again,
And you have a gift for comedy. How do you feel doing this kind of comedy, of kind of a terror/comedy?
It's so funny in this tour where we've been talking a lot about it. I guess I technically know it's a horror movie, but I've always seen it as a straight comedy, not so much in the horror genre. Yeah. And it's only now that people are telling me that it is in the horror genre that I'm like, is it really? I mean,
it's definitely grosser.
It's grosser, but
there's gore everywhere. I mean,
I guess
all end up splashed in blood and slime.
Guts and I mean, yes. So I guess it technically is, but I think it's Tim has this wonderful way of working comedy into even the more serious things that he does because there's a poignancy to a lot of the films that he does, like Edward Scissorhands. It's hilarious, but he's very good at sort of riding the volume knobs on poignancy and comedy. Yeah,
and in your case, it's your second time with Tim. How do you compare both experiences, being in a series as Wednesday or this movie?
Wednesday was a little bit of a different energy, I think, also because we were just getting to know one another. So developing that relationship and maybe being intimidated or nervous and just wanting to make sure that he's happy. Whereas, now by the time we reached Beetlejuice, we had developed a good relationship and have always been very communicative with one another and find a lot of the same things funny. And it was just nice to come onto something as big and monumental as this and feel like I had someone I could rely on there and someone that I could trust and somebody who trusted me.
Also, your character carries some of the weight of the political comment that underlays the film. You're like a young rebel feminist concerned about climate change, disappointed by men. Does it relate to you in any way?
Oh, yes. Yes, that is me.
Okay. And in your case, you're like embodied toxic masculinity, like it's a perfect toxic.
That's why we go so well together.
Does it relate to you in any way?
No, hopefully not. No. I love playing this kind of character. He's just such a jerk. Such a douche. I don't know. There was just something funny about it. Like I related to it in that I had a single mom who used to have like boyfriends come over, and I'd be like, and I would hate it. And so I sort of was channeling that, if anything,
So when she hated you, it felt like like normal.
It was honored. I was honored, yeah.
Well, guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.